Welcome, guys, back to the channel. Yes, welcome to D Football TV. We are here again on another transfer news edition. Please subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell. We'll be discussing a lot of things. Hato to Chelsea. Newcastle bid for Benjamin Sèsko. Man U interest, of course. Then we also get news on Anthony. Yes, the Man U player that wanted to that wants to leave, not even wanted to, because he still wants to leave. The one that went on loan for Real Betis, yes, that Anthony. I know most of you have forgotten about him, but he's still a Man U player until someone signs him. All right, then we'll also talk about a done deal, a very important done deal. That yes, a very good player to come back to the Premier League. Yeah, he was in the Premier League before, he left, and now he's coming back. So that, and also other interesting news. Yes. All right, let's dive right into the video. Yes. My name is Lawrence. I give you the best football analyst you can find anywhere around the world. And also, I give you transfer news as they come in hot. Yes, first off, we'll be talking about the biggest news that is still the biggest news till tomorrow. Even till the news is done, even when it is a done deal, it will still be the biggest news ever, because it's going to break almost every record in the transfer history. Yes, other than that, Isak to Liverpool. A lot of news. We are waiting for the bid to be done. That's why I have not done any video on it yet. I'm waiting for the bid to be done, for them to get a bid. Then I will let us know on the actual bid. There are a lot of stories. Oh, bid is imminent. If you look at Fabrizio Romano, he's still saying the same thing. David Ornstein is saying the same thing. Other sports channels are saying the same thing. The bid is ready, according to them. The bid is ready. Then my own reports too, saying the same thing. The bid is ready, but Liverpool wants to know what Newcastle is talking about. They want to know if they are giving the green light, because Isak has given the green light. He wants to go, but it's not going to be easy. We are talking about a 3-year deal, 3 years contract remaining. It's not just easy to just, if it was 2 years, it's easy for the player to just say, oh, I want to go, and since it's just 2 years, they can cash him out. But right now, this is 3 years, 3 years left on his contract. So it's not going to be easy for the club to let him go. The club would want to let him go now, because this is the best time to sell and get a lot of money from the sale. The club would want to let him go, but it's not going to be easy for the club to let him go, because right now they want him. They've not gotten any player. They've not gotten any backup. So they need to get a backup. Once they get Sèsko, then Liverpool can be very much assured that they will get Isak. But Liverpool should not get their hopes up. Yes, then that's first. Then secondly, Luis Diaz exit is also a very good one to hail Liverpool for. And we should remember that Darwin Núñez can play on the left side. Yes, if Liverpool fans are thinking, oh, we don't have a left winger, Gakpo is there, Nunes is there, Rio Ngamwa is there, so they have 3 good left wingers. You might need to keep Nunes. In that case, just gather your funds, get Isak, and close the transfer. And that's just a suggestion from me. But if you say Nunes, get Rodrigo, I think is also good, because Rodrigo does not miss like Nunes. But Nunes has a lot to offer from his type of play, a lot, and he has played in the Premier League. He knows what he's doing. Just to give him some time to see how he develops. But no problem. All right, Hato to Chelsea is almost getting done. Ajax wants 40 million euros. Ajax want above 40 million euros, but Chelsea don't want to go above that. Chelsea want to stay in the maximum of 40 million euros, and that is the plan. But let's see how it progresses. It's a good relationship between the two clubs, and the player have agreed their personal terms, but nothing ongoing yet. Then secondly, Newcastle have prepared, or they are preparing a bid for Benjamin Sèsko. Yes, they've shown Benjamin Sèsko their project, and the player is happy with it. They are preparing a bid for him, but no official bid has been announced yet. Yes, but Man U have inquired on the they've inquired on the process next. They've inquired on the player and the club, what is really going on with this player. They've inquired from the club and also from the player's agent. Yes, what is the situation? They want to be in the know of the situation and how they can get this player. Remember that Benjamin Sèsko and his club, that is Leipzig, had a kind of how should I put it now? A kind of gentleman agreement. Yes, they had a gentleman agreement that okay, I will leave, but I will not leave for so much money. You understand? Yes, you can cut the selling price a bit. Yes, I think they are talking about 70 to 80 million euros plus add-ons, or plus add-ons of about 10 to 15, or 75 to 90 million euros, and add-ons of about 5 million euros to go. So they are looking for a way to reduce the price tag of 100 million euros that was formerly viewed as his selling price. So that's the gentleman agreement they are on. So Man have made concrete talks to find out the situation of this player. Is this player available? Yes, if he's available, we want to sign him. We want to get him to our club, and I think it will be a good addition for Man U. But it will also be bad news for Liverpool if Man U manage to snatch Sèsko from Newcastle. That means Liverpool would not have a strong, how do I put it now, a strong target in Isak again, because Newcastle will be looking to keep the player, though they might not enjoy the player that they are going to keep because his mind is set to leave. But they have more this same chances of keeping him than actually trying to sell him. Because if you sell him, you don't have a backup, you don't have a good striker. It's Osola, and you are not going to use Osola throughout the game. You need at least 2 strikers, and Liverpool are also looking for another striker in case Darwin Núñez leaves. And I've said it before that Núñez can play on the left and he can play as the top 9. So Liverpool can say, okay, we are done with business for this transfer. But let's see how it goes. All right, then no official bid for Anthony. Yes, no official bid for Anthony, and it is very sad. Though he's still in talks with Real Betis, they are in a good relationship with Real Betis. They are looking to see if he can sign for Real Betis instead, since Al Nassr have not made any, because they had interest in the player for some time now, but they've not made any formal bid for Anthony. Meanwhile, they have acquired Joao Felix, like I said in my other video, from Chelsea. So let's see how it progresses. Yes, then to the most interesting news so far, it is a done deal for Sunderland. Yes, Sunderland are back in the Premier League after I think up to 10 to 15 years. Yes. If I'm not wrong, for 10 to 15 years they've not been in the Premier League. 8 to 15 years, right? They've not been in the Premier League, so they are back and they've gotten their first signing, their first big signing, because I know they did some little signing before coming. So they've gotten their first big signing, and guess what? Arsenal's Granit Xhaka. Yes, Granit Xhaka have signed for Sunderland, I think on a 3-year deal. Yes, on a 3-year deal for 22 million euros. They've signed this guy from Bayern Leverkusen. He left Arsenal for Bayern Leverkusen, and he has signed for them. Let it be known that Xhaka didn't want to go to any other club. He wanted to come back to the Premier League. They were interested in him from Saudis, but he was bent on coming back to the Premier League, and God has answered his prayer. Though it's a small team, I won't say a small team, but it's a team that came from relegation that signed him, which is not so much to hope for, because they might still end up going back to relegation. The Premier League is not a place for the weak. Let's see if they can push some teams down. There are teams that are looking very weak. Let's see if they can push some teams down and take the place. But it's looking very much unlikely that most of these teams that come from relegation are going to be able to push those top teams down. It's very, very much unlikely. All right, that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, comment and let me know what you think. I reply all comments. Yes, share and also give a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Thanks.